Good evening, everybody. It is Meteorology H5 Forecast, guys, and welcome back to the video. Hope you guys are all enjoying your wonderful evening, of course. And yes, this is going to be another update on Winter Storm Gage, except this is actually going to be on the other side. It's going to be on the rainy side and the warm side. It's going to bring the severe weather. We already had tornado reports, tornado warnings, and we're going to see multiple storms. They're going to bring multi-celled storm. Again, they're going to be multi-celled. They're going to come throughout very, very late overnight and early tomorrow morning. For example, I'm going to be seeing very heavy thunderstorms, so like around midnight to 1 a.m. I'm gonna try to stay up and look at see how bad it is. Look like it's gonna cause huge flooding issues, and it's just gonna cause a lot of severe weather. Again, it's kind of like what we saw. What was it last week or around a week and a half ago, where we saw the moderate. It's not gonna be as bad. It's not going to be that bad of an outbreak, but again, not many people are focusing on the severe weather part. Again, it just really started really today, but again, most people are just focusing on the snow, which I actually did earlier today. But we're going to be focusing on the southeast viewers as well, because this actually could be very dangerous, and it's a lot more dangerous when people don't know what's going to happen. Because usually the stations are focusing on the snow. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. It really means a lot when you guys support my channel. We'll be getting a ton of new viewers and a ton of new supporters within the past couple of days. And also be sure to hit the big like button. Also, be sure to share the channel to any friends or family that you think will be affected by the severe weather. But without further ado, let's get in this video. Alright, so we're going to be looking at the National Weather Service right here. Again, we're going to be focusing right here. Guys, I'm not going to be focusing on the snow in this video. Again, there's actually not really any updates whatsoever. Because, again, I did it right after the 4:30 update. And, again, there's been no refresh. There's actually really no updates whatsoever. Only updates really is actually National Weather Service. But that hasn't really been anything. So, again, for those people who want to know about the snow, I posted on that around 2 hours ago. So be sure to check that out. That's all brand new data still. So again, in the yellow we do have tornado watches. Again, this is right here into the south central and southeast, whatever you consider it. Again, we do have tornado watches in effect all the way from Jackson, Mississippi. We have Tupelo. And we have much of northwestern Alabama. Again, there's not really, I don't know many huge cities there in that area. It's kind of away from Huntsville. And then we actually do have tornado warnings in these areas in the far eastern counties here in Mississippi. I'm actually going to be getting in detail that in the next minute. And I'm also going to focus on the flooding. Again, there's going to be huge flooding threats right here. Again, it's going to be right here in the Ohio Valley. This year we're going to be seeing flooding. All right, it's going to be seeing flooding. And this is where we're going to be seeing the severe weather. It's kind of a difference. This is where severe weather is. And then this is going to be the heavy rain. It's going to still have very heavy rain. But more like flooding again. It's not going to be as strong thunderstorms again. We're still going to have heavy rain. But we're going to have you can say the severe weather. Or the most of it. And again, we're going to be looking out at the radar. Again, so we only have a slight chance for areas near Philadelphia, Mississippi, Columbus, Mississippi, Europa, Mississippi, and of course Jackson, Mississippi. Actually, no, Jackson, Mississippi is actually not included in the tornado watch. So again, we do have areas near Columbus, Mississippi under tornado watches, and of course we have a couple counties right here in the far western and far eastern Mississippi area. Again, it's really likely to arrive within 3 to 9 p.m. So again, by 9 p.m. it's really gonna get a lot worse, and then that leaves a open window for very late thunderstorms here in the southeast. Again, this is current radar. Again, this is the system right here. That's why we have tornado warning. It's right here, just a couple miles south of Tupelo. That's where we are seeing some rotation in these areas. That's where it's gonna be very strong thunderstorms. And then we have a couple bands right here. These are thunderstorms, but again, not going to be severe weather. I know that's kind of sound the same thing, but it's actually not. But that's where we're going to be seeing incredibly heavy rain. It's going to be more rain than lightning. Maybe a couple of thunder or so, but not going to be bad. It's not going to be that bad. Again, Evansville, Indiana, and also southern Illinois are going to be seeing very strong rain. We could have a couple thunder and lightning strikes out there. Thunders, but not gonna be bad. And then we had a huge ban out here for Nashville. Downtown Nashville saw incredibly heavy rain, but it is moving out now. Again, we're still going to be seeing some very heavy rain in Nashville, but not going to be as bad, of course. We're always going to be seeing some very heavy rain right here near Birmingham, but again, there's a very good chance we are going to be seeing some rotation right here coming to the border of Alabama. So again, we have this multi-cell system right here. It actually is a wall cloud system. I wish I can actually I wish I like there was a state where I can go just Mississippi. But again, we're going to be seeing some wall cloud formation right here again. That's where we have those big clouds that are like this, and then it's like flat like that. This is like a area right here, a little city. Again, these are going to be wall clouds are going to look like. That's what a wall cloud looks like, and you can see it right here. It's like this. If you see it on the top, it's going to be like that, and this is what it's going to look like on a 3D area, or when it's 3D. But again, that's where we could definitely be seeing some rotation. But again, not incredibly likely for tornadoes, though. We've only seen one report, and that was a couple minutes ago in the area where we are having a tornado warning. Again, we only have a slight chance, so it's not going to be necessarily a huge chance for severe weather, like I said, but we have a slight chance, and that's actually still a decent chance of severe weather. Again, we have a margin for 15 million people, and I'm included in that. That's from Nashville, Atlanta, Birmingham, Montgomery, and Knoxville. Again, major cities, including Alexandria as well, Louisiana, and then we have, again, Montgomery and Birmingham. And it's just going to be very messy. That's going to go all the way near Paducah, Kentucky. And then a slight chance that's where we have 3 million, or around 3,500,000 people there for Jackson, Mississippi, Huntsville, Alabama, Decatur, Alabama, Franklin, Tennessee, and Madison, Alabama, also including South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. This is where we're going to be seeing, again, the biggest chance for tornadoes, biggest chance for winds, and just bigger chance for just severe bad weather, as you can say. And now we're going to be looking at the tornado risk, and this is actually only a 5% chance, which is you probably think a 5% chance is actually not high, but severe weather-wise, if it's more than 10%, it's actually very, very high. And because we actually have a ton of tornadoes and a 2% chance, and that's, can you believe a 5% chance, which is a bit higher? Again, that's again for around 3 million people rounded up. That's for Jackson, Mississippi, Huntsville, Decatur, Madison, Tupelo. Again, all these major cities in a slight chance. And now let's actually look at the wind probability here. Alright, so for the wind chance, it's actually not incredibly high too. For this one, if it's kind of less than 30% chance, it's not incredibly high. Again, wind is a bit, obviously, a lot more different than tornadoes. Again, winds do create the tornadoes somehow. In a way, it does create tornadoes. But again, it's not as bad having a 15% chance of winds. Again, it will only really be around 20 miles per hour. And if it's really, really bad, we could actually have 65 knots. But that's actually really rare if it's only a 15% chance. And the hail outlook, it's actually less than 5%, which is actually good. So, again, it's not incredibly bad severe weather, but it still has to be talked about. Because, again, we still have actually now 2 tornado reports. That is new. We only had one, so we just had one within the past 8 minutes of recording. So yeah, that's saying this is very active right now. That's why I'm posting it, because it's very active right now. It may not be bad for the rest of tonight for your area, but again, it's still going to be very active. So we have 2 tornado reports now, and that's for Atla County and Leake County in Mississippi. Again, it's kind of central Mississippi now. That was probably the first tornado, probably right when I probably started. The first one was a bit earlier, like a couple minutes ago. And that's where, again, we had a strong band. Let's check it out. This very strong band. Look, this is where it was right here. It was right here. It was right there. Again, that's where we had that tornado. And that this is the same band where we have tornado warnings. We had tornado warnings earlier when I was recording my winter or on the snow. So it's very, very likely that we have a tornado right here near Tupelo. So if you're in the Tupelo area, I would take shelter now, because there's a very good sign, or there's a bad sign that there's going to be a tornado in that area, or very likely you have a tornado around your area. And then we have 4 wind reports out there near Hinds County, or 2 for Hinds County, and then I actually can't pronounce the other 2. I don't even try. But again, this is all Mississippi. Again, Mississippi's kind of seeing the worst of it right now. And now we're going to be looking at the radar really quick. Again, this is not necessarily useful. I don't think we really need to use a European at this point. But again, just point out the flooding and the super heavy rain within very late tonight. We're going to be seeing, again, very heavy rain throughout the Ohio Valley, as well. We're going to be seeing very heavy rain throughout the Michigan area, and going to be seeing these thunderstorms stretching all the way from northern Mississippi. Going to be seeing some lighter rain by very late tonight, like I said, and then by later tomorrow morning, very early tomorrow morning, this is around kind of, I believe, 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. That's when it really ramps up right here in these areas in the Ohio Valley. You'll be seeing incredibly heavy rain throughout northwestern Alabama, and it's going to stretch all the way to the northeast, but we're not, or mid-Atlantic. We're not really going to focus on this little area right now, as that's not going to be as bad severe weather-wise or really flooding-wise. But again, it's really going to be the flooding threats right here, and the severe weather threats actually right here too. So if you're in if you're in the area where it crosses over, that's actually a big chance for against severe weather, and most likely that's where the slight chance is. And then by later tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be seeing this very heavy, these flooding rains coming into northern Kentucky, and coming into the Cincinnati area. Could possibly overflow the Ohio River. Gonna also overflow the Mississippi River here off Illinois against St. Louis, or Illinois, sorry, not Illinois, Illinois, and gonna also again bring some lighter rain throughout the Mid-Atlantic and also the southeastern coast. But again, really looking at the European radar does not really help that much. Now, looking at this is a bit better. Again, it's a bit more accurate wise. 6 hours again, but the next 6 hours, we're starting to see this rain entering areas into the Carolinas, but we're going to have flooding threats right here within the Tennessee Valley. Again, this is going to be really within around 1 a.m. Going to be seeing, again, also heavy rain already near areas near Columbus, very heavy rain. Also into the West Virginia Appalachias, and also going to be seeing very heavy rain throughout northwestern and also the border of Arkansas, Mississippi, and off the Mississippi River. And then within the next 12 hours, 7 a.m., we'll start to see this rain really pick up for Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Evansville, obviously much of Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio. And then we're going to start seeing this lighter rain entering in my area. Not going to be too bad. My friend going to be in the woods tomorrow, so it could get a little bit of wet, but not going to be too bad. And then by the next 18 hours, it does get a bit worse. It's going to be a bit lighter, but not going to be too bad. Again, the flooding's going to be right here. Or again, the flooding's going to be right here. Like I said, it's not going to be too bad right here, other than the severe weather-wise. But you're probably thinking, that's not bad at all. What do you mean severe weather? Well, this is actually where you actually really see the band. Again, the NAN3K model is a lot more accurate than the general GFS, and it doesn't show the exact bands or how bad or really how intense. It's just the intensity of the rain, not the intensity of the, I guess you could say, the cells in the storm, or the amount of energy. But again, within the next hour, we're going to be seeing flooding. Actually, no, this is actually not within the next hour. This is a little bit behind. We got to get right here. Okay, so within the next 5 hours, this is like, you could say this is the next 5 hours, but it's actually kind of like right now. Again, we're seeing this very strong band. This is where we did see the tornado reports. Again, it's a little small wall cloud. It's a little wall cloud. I can't really draw it perfectly. But again, like I said, we're going to be seeing flooding rains in the Ozarks and the Ohio Valley. And I guess you could say, yeah, the Ozarks and Ohio Valley are going to be seeing very heavy rain for Nashville. Again, we still have that band that actually was worse, actually, like at its worst moment within the last 30 minutes. And then as we get the next 12 hours, this is when it gets a lot worse right here. The next 12 hours, this is when it gets a lot worse right here into the Ohio Valley and kind of Midwest. We're going to be seeing flooding rains for the South Bend area, Lansing, Grand Rapids, and even to areas of Detroit, Cleveland, Ohio. Even in areas near Erie, Pennsylvania, you're going to be seeing flooding rains, and then here we have this very strong band that's going to rip through Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, Knoxville, Georgia, eventually going to hit areas near Gatlinburg and even Johnson City, and then we'll convert to snow later on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please stay safe, and bye, guys.